What's up, YouTube? I've been an Amazon bookseller, primarily a bookseller, for a couple years now. I sell on eBay, I sell on other platforms, I sell other things, but primarily an Amazon bookseller for a couple years now. And I've always wanted to start a channel because I have a unique perspective on running a profitable book business from a lot of other people. And I wanted to share some of my personal financial statements and be a little bit transparent and give a lot of the new folks that enter the book selling market a clue as to what direction their business is going. How much money can you make? That's what everybody wants to know. Can I make any real money selling books or not? And you hardly ever hear anybody talk about their profit and loss statement. You just hear about book hauls. You know, I went to a book sale today and I made $900 in 2 hours, or whatever you hear people say. And there's a lot of fictitious statements out there because there's a lot of people that have no idea how much money they're making. So my channel is going to be focused on how to improve your profitability, how to make a real income from a cherry pick book business. And I want to use financial statements to do that. So on the screen, this is from a year ago. I was showing some other guys my numbers, and I pulled this a year ago, and I still had it, so I'm going to share it today. So from January of 2018 until something like November 3rd is when I pulled this, I had sold $67,915 worth of books. My average sale price, $18.38. And then below that, you'll see a profit and loss statement. I use one, I look at my numbers, I try to look at them every month. This is accurate. This pulls everything out of Seller Central. When you get returns and you have storage fees, all of these things play a part. When you have disposals, all of those things cost money. The least accurate way of evaluating your book business profitability is by going out and sourcing and saying, I make an average of $4 per book, and I got 100 books today, so I'm going to make $400. That is the least accurate. Everybody does that. I do that to an extent. You have to evaluate your wins and losses in a short time. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is not going to give you any idea how much money you're going to make by the end of the year. You have to use a profit or loss statement, just like any business. Every business uses a P&L. So anyways, just to be transparent on this, my revenue shows up here. You can see it matches up with my line graph here. January, it is 7,900, 7,600, and then August, everybody that sells books does really well in August because that's when kids go back to school and textbooks sell. I did 12 grand August of last year. And then coming down here, you can see the heart, the meat of my profit and loss statement. It's all these extra fees that come in. So first line is cost of goods sold, inbound shipping. Reshipping is probably when Amazon ships your units from one fulfillment center to another. I'm not 100% sure. Recurring fees is mostly my subscriptions. Could be some other things in here. Order fees is what it costs for Amazon to sell your book for you. So they're pulling it. They have robots and lots of employees and customer service, and you're paying them a hefty fee. Somebody recently said for an $8 book, you're paying 100% of that sale to Amazon. For a $100 book, you're paying 20% to Amazon. That's very accurate. That's why I push a lot of higher ASP models. It's why I have debated and argued with people to the end of time on not selling some of the cheaper books. But all of my opinions I will back up with math. I don't have in here my fuel costs. I generally spend about $600 a month on gas. So you'll see total expenses, then you'll see net profit and the percentage. So on the year, it shows 24 908, which is 36% on profit margin. If you put in my $600 in gas, I think it comes out to 26% profit margin. It's something like 17, 18 grand. So anybody new, anybody who doesn't track the numbers very well, 1838 average sale price is very common. $1.78 buy cost per unit is very common. So you can get an idea what kind of quantity of books can you buy in your area? How much can you source? Are you trying to do this full time? Are you trying to do it part time? A lot of people want to know, like, what do I got to do to net 80 grand a year and to live full time? You hear that a lot. Well, at 26% margin, you'd have to do about 300 grand in gross sales. So can you do that? I mean, if you have a 15% turn rate, you probably need like 8,500 books in your inventory to do that. So you may or may not be able to do that. But I just wanted to get one quick video out, hopefully to motivate me to make more videos and keep this going. I am heavily motivated to run a very profitable book business and to show other people how to do that. I have no intention of doing 300 grand in order to hit my 80 grand net goal. I want to push my margins up substantially from there and do it a different way from that. So if you're interested in cherry pick models and you like the financials and you like transparency and you like real talk instead of pushing everybody to sell books, a lot of people shouldn't sell books, and I'll tell you if you shouldn't sell books. But I do want to have a different kind of channel, so if you're interested in this kind of stuff, keep an eye out for some more videos, and we'll see where it goes.